Hello, welcome to News You Can Use. I am Ryan Dunn.
I am Taylor Simone.
We're covering for the week of August 25th. We have several news stories for you related to the town of Herndon and local activities which will be occurring here.
All exciting, of course. Never boring.
Yes. Among first of them, news related to the Herndon Community Center. The Herndon Community Center on Ferndale Avenue will be shutting down for annual cleaning beginning August 24th till September 1st. The lobby will still be open for registration, but during the shutdown, staff will be sanding and sealing the gymnasium floor, waxing the classroom floors, and thoroughly cleaning the building. The pool and spa will be drained, cleaned, and refilled with fresh water. The Herndon Community Center will reopen on Tuesday, September 2nd, and at 6 a.m. They look forward to seeing patrons for the fall season. Also, another event that will be coming up will be the Kids Triathlon, which is scheduled for Sunday, September 21st at 8 a.m. So parents of youngsters, this is your opportunity to sign your kids on to the event. It's going to be fun activities, and every participant who participates will be receiving a medal when they cross the finish line. Other news, Town of Herndon has recently named a new Director of Human Resources.
Who is she?
Person is Miss Tanya J. Kendrick. Miss Kendrick will be replacing Linda A. Simmons, who is now retiring. In her post, Miss Kendrick will be responsible for the overall planning and for organization of town human resource management. And this includes recruitment, benefits administration, compensation training, employee development, and implementation of personnel policies and other related disciplines. Ms. Kendrick will be charged with the development of strategic human resource plans for the town that are reflective of trends in the public sector and in accordance with the Herndon Town Council's 2030 vision, particularly its exceptional services tenet. And so, Ms. Kendrick, she begins her employment with the Town of Herndon on September 2nd, and effective that date, she can be reached at her email with the Town of Herndon or at her phone number 703-435-6817.
Congratulations to Tanya from HCTV.
So yes, other news, we understand that local entertainment, there's going to be a new music festival. I understand that Friday Night Live has just concluded, but we can still expect some music on Friday evenings, correct?
Absolutely. It's called Jamberoo, and Jamberoo starts from August 29th to September 27th. This Friday, Johnny Grave and the Tombstones will be performing. So have you ever heard of Johnny Grave?
I believe so, yes. He's a folk musician, correct?
Yes. I mean, he's more than folk. He does it all. This guy is a singer, he's a guitarist, he's a songwriter, and a band leader. So, I checked him out. I went to a video clip on YouTube when he performed in London in 2012, and I was thoroughly impressed. He's really good. It is very talented individual. He did a lot of folk and rhythm, R&B, country at the same time. Very talented. Check him out.
All right.
He'll be here this Friday.
And I understand Jamberoo also has a webpage that has information about their upcoming schedule and about the different artists that are going to be performing.
Absolutely.
So, yes.
Absolutely.
All right. Fantastic. And
For more information about the artists, go to jamberoo.com.
okay.
Definitely.
Other news, the Herndon Police will be offering a Citizens Police Academy.
That sounds cool. What's that?
Okay. The Police Academy is really an opportunity to educate local residents about what the services the Herndon Police offer to the community. I actually participated in the previous Herndon Citizens Police Academy before. It's very enlightening. In fact, the Herndon Police Academy begins this year, September 4th.
What's the purpose of it?
It's again to offer information about what different departments, such as the K-9 division, and what they do again, just to better enlighten and provide more information about everything that occurs again, with the different divisions inside the police department. Among the different opportunities offered with the Citizens Police Academy, there will be on-the-street demonstrations of radar, a tour of the Fairfax County Adult Detention Center, and the opportunity to ride along with an officer on patrol, which is always interesting. To be eligible, participants must be 18 years of age or older and have no prior criminal record. Applicants do not need to be Herndon residents. However, Town of Herndon residents receive first consideration to attend. So for more information, go to the Town of Herndon webpage and go click on to the public safety. You'll be able to receive more information.
That sounds cool, riding along with a police officer.
Yes, yes.
You might actually get to stop crime. Imagine that.
Yes. And Labor Day is right around the corner, I understand.
I know.
Yes. Soon he'll be here, September 1st.
Can you believe it? The summer's almost gone.
It is. It's
So sad.
Kind of sad. But we can still be happy because the Labor Day Festival is going to be on its way.
Yes, and it is going to be so much fun. I mean, there's going to be everything there from entertainment to cooking demonstration, craft shows. But the only thing is there are no pets allowed.
No pets. Oh well.
That's life, right? Can't bring your pets to your job.
But I understand it is still a very well orchestrated event.
Definitely.
Yes, I have actually been to last year's festival, and people I spoke with said it was, again, very well conducted. They were very pleased with the music performances that were there. I understand there are going to be several bands that are going to be performing.
Several bands. And hey, look, the entertainment schedule, it goes like this. It goes from 1:30 to 2:30. It is the modern folk. It's called Big Hoax. You like modern folk, right?
I like folk music, yes.
Yeah, so you guys should check it out. Folk lovers, check this out. You don't want to miss it. And then, after you get down to your folk music, from 3 to 4 p.m., don't miss Erin Hill and her psychedelic harp. You ever heard of a psychedelic harp before?
I haven't, no. I'm wondering.
Neither have I. But it should be cool. It sounds good.
Yes.
Sounds
yes.
groovy.
And the cuisine demonstrations, they also sound interesting.
Yes. Oh my gosh, excellent food. So at 1 p.m., it's Sullivan's Irish Pub Pairing, Irish cheese, and beer and wine. So if you guys like to eat Irish cheese and drink beer and wine, you don't want to miss this. Then at 4 p.m., right, this is what I'm really excited about because it's the perfect food for the fall. It's Jimmy's Old Town Tavern Chili, where you get to actually see cooking demonstrations.
And I understand the price is pretty good too.
Yes. The price is pretty good. $20 for the wine microbrew tastings and entertainment. But if there's entertainment only, no alcohol, it's only $10. But check this out. For extra beer tastings, it's $2 per ticket. It's cash only at the gate. Just cash. No credit cards, no checks, just cash.
Well, seems like a good one. I'm going to put it on my calendar.
Oh, but check this out, though. Kids 12 and under, they're free.
Oh?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, so bring your kids.
All right.
Leave your pets at home, but bring those kids that
Sounds
are 12
good.
and under because they are absolutely free.
Sounds good. Yes. Also, I understand that Town of Herndon with Labor Day, that means that some town services are going to be closed.
Yes.
So.
Such as the trash services are canceled, but they will resume September 2nd. And the town offices of Herndon, they're closed too. But for more information on that, please visit www.herndon-va.com to see all your closings. But you know what's not closed after Labor Day? School. School is back in session. That's right. Everybody who has to go to school, you got to go to school September 2nd. So drivers, be careful because buses will be out. So you might want to give yourself a couple minutes for that morning commute.
Yes. And other things that are going to be still continuing, even though summer is slipping away, they still have the farmers markets.
Yes, the farmers market. Hallelujah for that. So I went to the farmers market like this past Thursday, and I saw some really cool reptiles.
Reptiles.
Reptiles that came to life. I met a water monitor lizard. I saw a bullfrog. I saw a cool tortoise. And check this out. I saw a crocodile.
A crocodile.
A crocodile. A baby crocodile. That's right.
Did you see any Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
No, but I learned that mutant frogs named bullfrogs swallow food with their eyes.
Their eyes.
Their eyes. That's
That's
only
crazy.
stuff that you could have learned at Herndon Farmers Market. But don't worry, it comes back again.
The turtles?
No, not the turtles. Herndon's Farmer Market. This Thursday from 8 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. This guy right here almost messed me up right here.
I wonder if we can get Michael Bay to come by.
It would be awesome. You know what I want to see? I want to see bunny rabbits. I want to see bunny rabbits, and I want to see butterflies at the Herndon Farmers Market.
Okay.
That would be cool.
I mean, it offers good local produce at pretty good prices. And, it's fresh vegetables, locally
Delicious
grown.
vegetables. Delicious.
No mutant or
No
vegetables.
This guy right here. This guy. No mutant vegetables, just fresh, delicious,
All
juicy
organic.
red vegetables.
Yes.
The most beautiful tomatoes I've ever seen at
All right.
Herndon Farmers Market.
Yes. And other local news, again, recently with Silver Line, local development has been continuing. And the town of Herndon, they have recently begun to re-strategize their planning for local parking. So, parking committee recently met up over at the town council office. And
Dun, dun, dun.
Yes. And HCTV was there. They were there to record the business forum meeting, and this will be broadcast again on Monday, August 25th, and it will be rebroadcast on Monday, September 8th in the evening, approximately 5:30 until 7. So yes, with the Silver Line, it's already up and running in Reston, and from what we understand, in about 2018 is when they estimate that Phase 2 will begin, the Silver Line.
That sounds far, but it's really not that far.
No.
It'll be here before we know it.
You've ridden the Silver Line now that it's in operation?
No, I haven't, but I will have to.
Yeah.
I will have to.
You just have to wonder. I mean, if everything proceeds as planned, it should be only a matter of time before a person can get on the metro near the Dulles Airport, right all the way down into D.C. It's pretty exciting.
Yeah, but I was in Tyson's the other day, and I saw like how it stretched. It looked pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I'll have to check it out.
It's
Definitely.
It's been a big project.
Have you? Have you written it?
I have ridden the Silver Line, yes.
Wow, how was your experience?
To be honest, it's just the metro. I mean, it comes when it does, and if you have to wait, then you have to wait.
How are the mines?
Oh, well, the actual stations, they're pretty well constructed, and right now the elevators at most of them are functional.
That's good.
Yes. If you've lived in the DC area, you know that the ongoing joke is that the elevators and the escalators sometimes don't work.
Oh.
So, yes.
Ooh.
Yeah, but, the idea is that it gets you to where you need to be. And that's important for a lot of people who live down here because transportation, a lot of people commute to work.
Definitely.
And so this Silver Line is, in the end, a big, important investment, and we do hope that it will pay off.
I'm sure it will. I'm sure it
Yes.
will. As long as the elevators are working
Yes. Well,
and it gets people to where they need to be, everything should be fine.
yes. All right. So, I believe that covers, again, most of the important news of the week. And
Oh, I understand that you talked to Kwame Alexander.
indeed, we did have the opportunity to speak with Kwame Alexander, and we're very thrilled that he took the time to speak with us. He has a wonderful exhibit that's being put up right now over at Art Space Herndon, which is located at 750 Center Street. Art Space Herndon is a community art gallery, and it's really a wonderful exhibit that he's putting up. It's related to a village over in Ghana that he actually visited, and he's helping sponsor a literacy program over there. So Kwame Alexander, he's again a local poet and children's book author. He's a wonderful guy. And so again, he was able to again speak with us just to enlighten us, talk a little bit about the program and the exhibit that's going to be on display over at Art Space. And we hope that you will be able to enjoy the little clip that we were able to film here at the HCTV studio.
See you next time. My name is Taylor Simone.
And I'm Ryan Dunn. Thanks for
Bye.
watching. Goodbye. All right, we are here at the HCTV studio with Kwame Alexander, Herndon resident, poet, and author. And Kwame, we understand that you have a exhibit that's going to be going up over at a local art gallery. I was hoping that you might be able to please just say a little about what this exhibit is about.
Well, first of all, thank you for having me, Ryan. It's always good for the arts to be promoted, especially in our town. So the work that you're doing is very important. Ann Rust came to me about a year ago, or a year and a half ago, and said, Kwame, you've been doing this work in Ghana. We've been training teachers on how to teach reading and writing. We're building a library, so we've been doing all this work. And she said, Kwame, you should really consider having an exhibit of this work, perhaps in photographs, to document what you all have been doing. And I like to say yes to things, and so I said yes. And that was a year and a half ago. And so now this exhibit on our work in Conco Village. And when I say our, I'm referring to a team called LEAP, the Literacy Empowerment and Action Project. It's a team of writers and activists who are involved in literacy work in Ghana and communities, in rural communities in Ghana. And so this exhibit documents through photographs our journey and the vitality of the village called Conco that we work in.
So this village, you say, is it by urban standards, is it a fairly large village? I mean, how's the outreach go out?
Right.
Literacy program.
It's not that large. It's a rural farming village of about 350, 400, half of which are children. It's pretty large in terms of land, but population-wise, it's extremely small. And so in the school, there are 200 children in the school. And the school has 11 classrooms. So when we visit, we do a number of things. On one of our visits, we trained teachers. We held a literacy conference for teachers. Our most recent visit to the village, we held a camp, a literacy camp with poetry, with book club. We had some outdoor activities like obstacle course, just to sort of make it fun. But we held a camp for the children. So we try to do different things in the village to really inspire the kids to get interested and excited about reading. And inevitably, it ends up inspiring us.
Excellent. And so we understand that you first were invited over to this location, this village, because you had an acquaintance or somebody you knew who resided, somebody who had some political influence.
Right. Well, so there's a businesswoman in Washington, D.C. Her name is Juanita Britton. And I've known her since I graduated college because she gave me my first job. And she's a pretty accomplished businesswoman in this area. Well, recently, in the past 3 years, she had been installed as the Queen Mother in this village, which is an official sort of role and full of responsibility to really ensure the development of the community. And so she asked me to come over to witness the ceremony that she was being installed during. And that was 3 years ago, and I got hooked. I got hooked on the hope and the possibility of what can be done. I got hooked on sort of the beauty of the faces of the children. I got hooked on really trying to give back, for no other reason than just to be able to do something, albeit how small, hopefully significant.
And we understand that you're a parent, father. You've got a child of your own, we understand. So
Yeah.
whenever you hear or read about some of the work that you're doing, and you're able to just reflect that just as you're helping out some other child from overseas, maybe you can also, in your own way, see the impact as it might correspond with your own daughter?
Yeah, that's a very good question and comment, Ryan. I have 2 daughters, but my little one, my 6-year-old, I remember one time I was going to Ghana and I was purchasing notebooks and pencils, and there were a few toys that I purchased. And I took my daughter to Target with me to make these purchases. And of course, she was a little frustrated because she wanted the toys. And I tried to explain to her that this is not a time for her to receive gifts. This is a time for us to give, to offer something back. And it took a while for her to get that. And I don't think she fully got it, but she accepted it. And I try to do that over and over. Of course, later when I left, like the next week when I left for Ghana, there was a doll that she had wanted that I told her she couldn't have. But when I left, I hid the doll under her bed. So I had purchased it for her. And to really show the connection between, we don't give to receive, but when you give, you receive sort of the most rewarding things in your life. And a lot of that has to do with sort of the rich human spirit that gets developed inside.
It's a different mentality.
Yeah.
Yes. So we understand, again, this exhibit that's going to be at Art Space, it's going to be opening up very soon, and I understand it features some artwork, including some photos and pictures that were taken at the location.
Yeah,
I have a piece right here.
Yeah, we have quite a few, maybe about 47 pieces, and they're photographs that reflect the work being done in the village, that reflect the villagers, that reflect the hope and ambition of the children. There are also some hand-carved items, masks, tables, and bookends. So it's sort of a cornucopia, if you will, of all things Ghana.
Yes. Yeah. Ghana was actually, I understand, one of the first African countries that President Obama visited when he began his trip to visit the continent of Africa on state travel.
Right.
And I understand that's because the significance was he was impressed with the manner that the nation had decided to develop over the years.
Yeah, the development, the stability, the economy. It's sort of a beacon in Africa, and it's a model. It was the first African country to achieve independence in 1957, and I think they've just done a really good job to serve as sort of a model for how to get sort of to right a country after it has been wronged for so long.
Okay. It's very impressive, again, that you and your associates and your friends are able to go ahead and reach out and just encourage some of your friends who are overseas.
Right.
We hope that, we look forward to, again, visiting this exhibit, which is going to be over at Art Space Herndon at 750 Center Street. It's going to be, I understand a reception was also being planned.
Yeah, the exhibit launches on Tuesday, August 26th. The reception is August 28th. And quite a few of the photographers and the members of LEAP, local politicians, and other dignitaries will be there. And then the exhibit runs at Art Space until September 7th, 2014.
Fantastic. Well, this is an art exhibit that everyone should certainly take the opportunity to visit if they get the chance. I certainly am going to be there. And we want to thank you then, Kwame, so much again for taking the time to go ahead and visit us. explain a bit about this organization and about this exhibit. It's such a pleasure having you.
Thank you for letting me share about each other's dreams, which is the name of the exhibit, and I hope to see you there.